ego and pride is the worst kind when it is spiritual. And that is what exactly happened with Ravan. मेरे से बड़ा तो कोई भक्त नहीं है भगवान का. So he went to Kailash and he said, अब तो कैलाश ही उठाकर लंका ले जाऊंगा. Markandeya is not trying to fix. He's just surrendering. गले लगा लिया शिवलिंग को पूरा. शिवलिंग converges towards one point. And that is why we are here at this temple to experience him in the spirit of Mrityunjaya. We just came out of the blissful Abhishek which we did with Pandit Nitesh ji here at the Markandeya temple. With the help of Sri Mandir, we were able to sit, observe the temple, close our eyes and chant the mantras that we did. And while I was in the Garbhagriha, I realized that how Shivling is so profoundly linked with the story of Markandeya, yet everyone in Sanatan Dharma misinterprets this Shivling the most. We see it in every temple, but we don't know what it means. There are many interpretations of it, but the best one comes out of Linga Puran, where Linga Puran says that Ling, the word Ling means a chin, an indication. Now, indication of what? Indication of something which lies beyond. When we see the Shivling, it tells us that Shiv is not comprised to any physical form. It is not in a temple, it is not in a stone. His existence lies beyond. Just like if we see smoke, we would know that there is somewhere there is fire. Just like that, when we see a ling, that is an indicator that something lies beyond these temples, beyond these rituals, beyond these mantras. And that is Shiv. And if you read more about Shivling, you'll know that Shivling is made up of three parts. The Brahma Bhag, which is the foundation, then the Vishnu Bhag and the Rudra Bhag. Now Brahma Bhag is the foundation because he is the creator. And if you see in the ancient Shivlings, in the Vishnu Bhag of the Shivling, there are phases, there are carvings on that. Those phases are either in 16, 32 or this multiple, representing the 16 kalas. Now why kalas? Because Vishnu is the preserver. So to preserve, to take care of the world, what do you need? You need kalas. That's why he's the one taking the avatars. And then the Vishnu Bhag converges into one point, symbolizing dissolution, end of everything. And then we offer jal, milk, all the, हम बोलते हैं ना ठंडी चीजें ऑफर करते हैं to slow down the process of this dissolution, to slow down the process of end. That is why he is Mrityunjaya, and that is why we are here at this temple, feeling him in that spirit, in the spirit of Mrityunjaya, who takes us away from death, takes us away from ignorance. And when we speak of taking us away from death and dissolution and illusions, what kind of illusion? Illusion of our ego and pride. Because ego and pride is the worst kind when it is spiritual. And that is what exactly happened with Ravan. The story, the beautiful story of Ravan. He was so immensely proud of his spiritual achievements that मेरे से बड़ा तो कोई भक्त नहीं है भगवान का. So he went to Kailash and he said, अब तो कैलाश ही उठाकर लंका ले जाऊंगा. So that is the worst kind of ego, the spiritual ego. कि मुझे इतने मंत्र आते हैं, मैंने इतने ग्रंथ पढ़े हैं, मेरे तो सारे ज्योतिर्लिंग हो गए. That is the worst kind of ego. And this story represents that. And what does he do at the end? When Bhagwan Shiv, just with his big toe, crushes his ego, he tears off his veins and his body and carves a veena out of it and chants the Tandav Stotra. So when your physical body becomes an instrument, just like of the Ravan, when it literally becomes an instrument that you can invoke Shiva within this physical body, that is the crushing of delusion. That is when illusions break off and you understand the power of Shiva. It is not in reading, learning, understanding all the Vedas, Shastras, visiting all the Jyotirlingams. It is in the bhav of Markandeya, which is lacking in the bhav of Ravan. Markandeya is not trying to fix. He's just surrendering. गले लगा लिया शिवलिंग को पूरा. Not trying to make any changes, not trying to prove that I am the Bhakt. But there, when we try to prove our bhakti, when we try to prove our bhav, Bhagwan Shiv crushes that illusion, crushes that delusion. And to come out of it, you make this physical body a physical instrument and chant the Tandav Stotra. And let Shiva dance and you yourself dance on his tunes.